Hello everyone, it's me and Coin again, coming back from the depths of the internet. So for those that have been following and for those that haven't, we're playing some Pokemon Nuzlocke Randomizer. Let me get rid of this going live stream. And these are the particular set of Nuzlocke rules that we are going with. Mostly, the usual Nuzlocke stuff. We're not using any Pokemon Center limitation, and we can catch only one thing per area, but we're not restricted to only the first thing per area. Is the main is the main thing. We were for a while really strapped for Pokemon, but now we are in a little bit of a better position. As usual, let me know if there are any issues with like the audio or the video and stuff. And I should be able to read chat a little better. Anyway, so let's look at our team. So we have our three main heavy hitters: Ned Decker, our Metagross, which is a complete beast. Baby Freezer, Mew, and Libellula are Flygon, which have been carrying us throughout the game. We're carrying around Steve, just in case. We have a couple of Pokemon in the... What do we have in the daycare again? We have a Rapidash and...
Yeah, that's the only one that I was aware of. I don't know if we put anything else.
No, I'm pretty sure we put something else. Do we put the Sceptile in it?
Maybe? Let me look here. Yeah, oh, Chansey.
Chansey, right. And the Chansey are in the daycare. Anyway, let's not dilly-dally, because I would like for us today to get to the next gym, but the next gym is pretty far away, so we'll have to zoom through and see what we can do. Still, let's stop for a second and see if we can catch anything great.
Yep. I don't think this is a Sailor, though.
No, it's not. It's clearly an Ace Trainer.
Obviously.
With a Mothim. With Mold Breaker. For reason. I don't even know. Get Thunder Punched. Yeah, there you go. Kaching, level 27 Ned Decker. Alright, yeah, this thing's attack is completely ridiculous. I think at like you could, if you look at this thing funny, it will like completely ruin you. It's kind of unfair. Okay, let's see what we can catch in here. Oh.
Okay.
Hello, Entei. Oh, this is a roamer.
Oh, this might be... I don't think we can get it, but like, oh
no,
god.
No, this is the roamer. It's level 40.
Yeah, I see that.
Which means, I think we just hit it, like, if we can hit it before it flees, which is doubtful.
Can't we make it potentially sleep? Do we have that in our thing right now?
No, after one move he'll flee.
Oh, okay.
And he's a lot higher level than us. I think we just throw a Pokeball, we just YOLO ball it and hope.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think, that's our only option.
I mean, another option is we see if we can hit it. Yeah, and now it's gonna flee.
Yep.
Yeah. We see if we can hit it, because like hits stay on the roamers.
Yep.
Well, that was pretty hype. We can catch a Baryu.
That's not the worst.
Yeah, Rosa rate is decent. I mean, I want to see if, like, I'm not gonna do it now, but Oh, we should probably like train Steve a little bit because he's a Dark Void Pokemon, and we don't want like, especially if we're gonna be catching a Barrio.
Yeah.
We don't want him to.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Because we could just switch him out and then put the next one.
Yeah, for sure. It would be great if we had the XP share, but. Oh yeah, so K couldn't make it tonight. He had magic stuff to do, so it's just me and Coin. Unless I don't know, maybe he gets done early, but it's very doubtful. Yeah, let's put Steve up front. And be ready to be ruined by Arena Trap, by the way. Because that seem... Oh, Chimeco! Yeah, we're not catching this thing. Ew. Chimeco is basically the worst. I don't want to, like, fire stuff at it. Just because he's real bad. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to beat it with just Flamethrower and see what happens.
It protects itself, apparently.
Let's see how much damage we deal because... Yeah, okay, fine.
I guess we have to switch out.
If we really have to, fine. We don't need like to put a lot of levels on... yeah, get wrecked. We don't need to put like a lot of levels on... oh god, I hate this thing. On Steve, but just like 2 or 3, just so that they can actually like tussle with the
area Pokemon.
With the wild Pokemon,
Yeah.
But it looks like it might be a while, so let's just use. It's just a bit trainers thing.
Yep.
Are you good at Pokemon? If you're really good, I want to teach you something. Oh, reach.
Okay.
Okay.
That's mildly problematic.
It's not great, but I have faith in Ned Decker.
Yep.
He knows Thunder Punch. I'm sure he's gonna be okay. Oh man. Okay, never mind. I'm back on board. Is Empoleon part-ice? Empoleon has to be part-ice, right?
I believe so.
So that was Stab Blizzard from a level 21 Empoleon. It just didn't do anything. What is up with that? Great level, Steve. Thanks.
Actually, he's not ice. It's water and steel.
He's steel?
Apparently?
Okay. Weird. I would not have guessed that the penguin Pokemon would have not been ice, but... You know?
There are a lot of things that don't make sense in this game, so that doesn't surprise me.
True. Yeah. Chatter.
So I wonder.
Dark?
So. Yeah.
Why was Superpower not very effective then?
Time to look on the internet. Toxic fighting, apparently.
Oh, so it's fighting. Okay. Apparently, I don't know anything. Apparently, that's the issue. I don't know absolutely anything. This is the guy that gives us stuff, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, you we want.
Well, she is a rich girl, so that explains why she has all the stuff.
Yeah. She gives it to us, so that's pretty good. You had to be like that. Like, I hate this.
You hate fighting against the boss?
No, it's just... Did you really need to block the way? Hey, could you wait that we had come out of there? Like, why?
Oh boy, all of that tiny damage.
Yeah, wrap hits every turn.
Yeah, I hit for 8 total, I think, by my quick math. Oh, so wrap is a damage over time effect today?
Yeah, it keeps doing. Back in Gen 1, it was miserable because it would just not, like, as long as wrap was going, these are very lackluster effects, Steve, like, come on, Steve. Like, as long as wrap was going, you could not do anything.
Yep.
No, I don't want to talk to you about Professor Oak. Go away, please. Yeah, so like those moves like wrap and constrict, and I think there was another one that was like a fire one. But as long as they were going, you were just like unable to keep going.
Yep.
And it was the worst. Maybe a flamethrower can put a dent in this thing, right?
Assumedly?
Right? I'm sure that flamethrower can put a dent into a body.
I guess there's a still significant divide.
It's like only 4 levels above us.
That's
like special attack that bad?
Is this a special attack?
Yeah, flamethrower is a special move. Like,
could be.
Like it's a body. It's a baby Pokemon.
I mean that hasn't been particularly indicative of anything, really. As we've learned.
And nothing can give us any XP. Plus their moveset is really bad. Still, if you can put like Plant, what's his name, on like a Roserade, that's actually not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like Roserade has a decent special attack. It's not like insane, but it's like a good backup for what we got going on right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it just looks like the moveset's really bad.
So it knows Gastrois, Acid, and...
whatever the Identify one is.
Yeah. It's not great. It's definitely not the greatest, but, you know.
Well, we haven't found the rare encounter yet, right?
No, we haven't. But, like, if you have to hatch a body, that's not the end of the world. I don't think we train it yet. Like, we're not at the point where, like, we need to, like, be like, oh, okay, I need to hatch this Roserade and I need to make a Roserade and train it. But, alright, he's not Thunder Punch. But, like, if it's a good backup to have. Like, I think that Roserade might be our best backup option. Maybe Sceptile is better? I don't know. I think it's close, though, between Sceptile and Roserade. Which one is the better Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh, Dragon Rage. Yeah.
That's like actually a thing. Get rid of irrelevant.
Yeah, it's better than Splash. Splash does literally nothing. Yeah, I'm starting to get close to a point where I'm happy with where Steve's at. Like I don't think I think once he's level like maybe like 15, we can just let him go. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, not level like we just need to be able to castle.
Yeah. I think level
Oh shit! Oh no, wait, never mind. That's psychic. Okay.
Yeah, I think I agree that 15 is about where we want to be for this.
Yeah, we don't need more. And like, as long as we hit fighting trainers and he's getting like, you know, that's a decent chunk of XP. Well, I mean, that was a crabby, but... excuse me? Hello there, level 16 Latios! I think I found their catch!
I think we did. Do we risk Steve?
We Dark Void.
Yeah, we Dark Void first, or at least try to.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's okay.
Sci-Hop is not great, but we'll take. Do you think he'll survive a Dragon Rage? Steve at level 13 has 44. I think we risk it.
Yeah, we can risk it.
Oh, that's pretty much exactly where we need it. That's good though, also, because like that means that like we'll know that we'll be able to hatch the Latios, like
yep.
Alright.
I think we try because sleeping too.
Yeah, no, for sure. Let's read the best options and see where that leads us. Not an auspicious start, but Psychs up again. Oh wait, that doesn't do what I think it does. Okay.
Our highest possibility anyway is 18%, so like...
With asleep?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's not great. With an Ultra Ball.
Not even. You gotta find that. Ultra Ball is 4%.
What's the possibility you're looking at?
Low HP, sleep, or frozen, either one.
With... Okay.
Because I can assume this is a low HP state, right?
Yeah. I think it's reasonably low HP. Like, it's close enough.
Yeah, so it's like 4% with an Ultra Ball.
What was the 18%? Like, the 18% they looked at, what ball was that using?
The level ball when your Pokemon is 4 or more... When your Pokemon's level is 4 or more times greater than that Pokemon's.
Okay. I don't even know if the level ball is in this game.
I don't think so, it is. I don't think so either.
Well, I mean, I think we throw the balls that we have, and if we don't catch it, we'll go by more.
Yeah, because we could just keep it here forever. We probably should pull Steve soon, though.
He can take another Stone Edge, I believe. Is Latios heavy?
Not that I...
Like, can you check what's the catch rate with the heavy ball?
Yep.
I think we're done here.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's too low. Like, I think it's like still around 4%, somewhere around there. Like either 4 or 5%, like marginal.
Oh, wow, we would have made it a lot lower. Okay. We can probably leave this, right? Don't tell me that. Okay, yeah, we could. Well, on the other hand, we'll probably level up. Like, I'm assuming Latios gives us good experience. There you go.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yep. Which gen are we? Are we Gen 4, if I remember correctly?
We're Gen 4, yeah. So, the thing is that I don't want to, like, waste too much time here, because, like, the road to get to Chuck, which is the next gym leader, is pretty long. Like, we need to do the whole light tower.
Yep.
And yeah, so yes, imagine low HP state is red, but the thing is that the way it works out is that the difference between Pokemon being like at 5 HP versus 10 HP is a lot smaller than the difference between it being say 55 versus 50. Like, the lower the Pokemon is... Oh, we can't buy Ultra Balls from here? That's disappointing. We might have to shelve the Latios dream until later. Because again, like the thing is that also, like, we don't need to hatch a bunch of stuff. Like, you know, we have a pretty serviceable team. I think sorry, you were saying?
I think it's good to know that this is here so that we can come back and do it, because I was doing some quick looking with an Ultra Ball. It's a 4.3%, and Heavy Ball is 0.5%. So,
okay, so Heavy Ball is not good. Is Fast Ball good? Is Latios fast?
Let's see. Yeah, that would have gotten us an extra 5%.
Okay, so fast ball is what we want. I'll maybe make some fast balls.
Yeah.
A Shoal Salt. I have no idea what it does.
Yeah, so fastball ups it to 9.2%, which is actually a reasonable number.
Yeah. Oh, it's extremely salty. That's what it does.
Yes.
Makes sense. It's salt, so I don't know, like, what you were expecting, but good to know, I guess. Oh, we haven't fought that dude, so let's go do that. I was going to say, oh yes, this flying person is gonna be great for a great experience for our Libellula, for our net that had standard punch, but then I realized it's not gonna have fighting Pokemon, like flying Pokemon. So yeah. Oh, okay, fine then. But I think our Libellula is gonna level up here, so that's good.
Yep. Libellula is now normal. A whole lot of normal now, apparently.
Normies. You know what, Libellula? Good job. You have been with us since like the very beginning. Your stats are like steady. They're not like crazy impressive. Like that is a stupid attack, but they're very solid. Good job.
Yeah, Libellula is the starter.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you, Libellula. Thanks for hanging out. Beautifly is flying, right?
Yes.
But we're gonna Thunder Punch it. That's not gonna do it. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. I think that's enough, Steve. Where did you get that? Excuse me? Sir? What?
Okay, there.
That's not supposed to happen. Where did you get it exactly?
I mean, people could ask us the same about the Mew, so I wouldn't exactly just pin it on.
We are the protagonists. We get to have unrealistic things happen to us. Another +4 attack. This is nonsense. We have 99 attack. Sketch. Sketch is interesting, actually.
What does it do? I see that it has one whole thing.
So, the way Sketch works is that when your opponent uses a move on you, basically Sketch, when you use it, it permanently becomes the last move that was used against you.
I mean, that's ostensibly not the worst thing, however, I like what we have right now.
Yeah, I kinda like what we have right now too. But like Sketch is it's neat, right? Because like it's one of things that like once you use it, it just becomes sorry. Yeah. Against Liliana. Oh, hey Liz, what's up? Oh, it's God.
Oh, it's... Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, God entered the bug catching contest.
How does God only catch a Caterpie? Like, as a realistic question.
Maybe God likes Caterpies.
Maybe, I don't know, man.
White Abraham is good because we have made into level bolts. Which is pretty damn solid. I'm not gonna bother killing these things anymore.
Nope. No reason.
Oh, wait, I still have Steve up front.
Well, in this case, this is different because it says you can't escape.
No, but I think that just means that, like, I failed escaping.
No, because can't is not failed, because it gives you a fail state.
No, I think that that's what it means. Anyway, I'm gonna switch. Like, if I can switch, it meant that... If I can switch, it means that escape was possible. But Steve is not at the fastest. So, like, it's normal that we're not managing. Yeah, like, you see it lets us switch, which means that, like, he was just failing. You asshole.
Time to go back to Pokemon Center and then leave.
Nah.
Unless we have enough antidotes.
We probably have antidotes. I remember buying antidotes. Yeah, we got antidotes.
Cool.
Let's put that there up front. Actually, let's put Libellula up front. Because he's better against the Barius, because he knows Aerial Ace. Okay, so now we go to visit the Moo farm. Oh.
Or this guy.
Wants to talk to us. He's Baoba. Oh, okay, yeah, he's telling us that. Sure.
Yeah.
We'll see what we do with the Safari Zone. I don't know, like, maybe we will just, like, make, what do you want to do with the Safari Zone, actually? That's a good question. Do we just, like, make a Safari Zone episode? What do you think?
That's probably worth it. I think we have some more embarrassed. does it not automatically give?
It should. Do we have it on batteries?
I thought we did.
So they don't.
Fifth tab.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, we have 33. Give? Because that's the third option that normally isn't there, the give option.
No, the give option usually is there, though. Oh, wait a second. I think we have to go talk to the bank guys.
Possibly. There we go.
So maybe now I can do that. Yeah, okay, there you go. So we give it the iron berries that we have. No, Milton is a little happier. So if we give it enough foreign berries, it will become healthy enough that it starts... I don't know why I entered there. We can start buying milk from them, which is really good. Milk is like...
Did we feed it the 3?
We feed it the 3 that we had. Yeah. Oh, good.
Yes.
Defense curl, exactly what we needed. The TMs we have found have not been great. Strange flex, but okay.
He says we need XP share. I would agree.
I mean, XP share would be neat, but you know.
I don't disagree with the sentiment.
We might get it eventually. Maybe. Sunflora. Yes. Sure, let's set in Baby Freezer, huh? For no real reason, I just want to see Mew. We haven't used Mew in a while. I guess Cat? I should... Oh yeah, I should have sent Netdecker. This was dumb.
Yeah, probably.
Because Netdecker knows U-turn, which is super effective. I keep forgetting that Bug is super effective against grass. Which is, you know, it's not great. Should, like, actually study the thing a little bit more, but, you know, ain't nobody got time for that. Alright. Call Scouty, we have a Phoebus. Quick. Somebody tell him to help me watch.
Yep.
Yeah, this Night Slash will be good enough here. It's just a Phoebus, I guess. Yeah. No, actually, no.
Majin, yeah, all the items are random as far as I'm aware.
Yep. So the items that are required for you to progress the story are like not like you'll still find the HMs where you're supposed to find the HMs because otherwise you wouldn't be able to like keep going. But other than that, yeah, everything is random. Basically, mostly random with some logic to make sure that the game doesn't break. Will you please stop, please? All right. Let's put Baby Freeze up front. I don't know if it's clear, but like my strategy so far has been to just put Pokemon up front that like the lowest level Pokemon of our team Pokemons stay up front, and I only consider Baby Frieza, Libellula, and Mandecker our team Pokemon so far.
What percentage does Intimidate cut attack?
One stage, whatever that means. Which I'm not sure what that means, but it's not great. Our team is very vulnerable to Intimidate.
It just says lowers the foe's attack stat, which doesn't particularly help.
Yeah, I mean, it lowers it by one stage, and I do not know what that means. It's relatively substantial. No.
I guess the only relevant thing it does is that if you have a Pokemon with Intimidate and it's in your first slot, you're less likely to hit wild encounters.
I mean, the attack situation is really good. Like, just like I don't know exactly as well how much it counts, but it's substantial. Like, it's not. Great, thanks. Oh my god.
Please no. I think we're fine now.
I think he's probably gonna kill, right? Yeah.
That's a large number.
Yeah, it's not nothing. Okay. Let's put the Pokemon that is not paralyzed up front. But either way, I think if I remember correctly, it's the last trainer before we hit Olivin's Fairy.
Yep.
Yeah, shut up. Alright, so... Oh, it still does. Okay, I got scared. I didn't remember him wanting to fight us here, but thankfully he didn't. Which is good, because I would have freaked out.
Okay, so stage is 50%. By the way.
One stage, so... If you lower it by 2 stages, it's... What? Half?
100%. Yeah.
That's... impacting.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out which games these are for, because like I'm looking at this one in 2011.
So I got good news and bad news.
Okay.
This is that we find Self here.
Will we find strength? Question mark.
I know where strength is. It's on Mount. It's close to Mount Porter.
So it is a key item in this game.
Yeah. It is an HM, but so you know when we went to Acrotic, we would have gone left or right, and decided to go left to come to Olivin City. If we had to go right, we would have to go through Mount Porter, and the guy would have given us strength.
Okay. So what I did learn is when you add a stage, it adds 50%, but if you remove a stage, it moves between 33 to 25% depending on the stat.
Okay.
So for attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed, it removes 30%, 33%, so a third, if you remove a stage. But if you add a stage, it adds 50%. And then for accuracy and evasion, your up-down is a third up, and then a quarter down.
Okay. Lady Zoe sounds like Kingler, but we have Ned there on deck.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we have our Thunder Punch Pokemon up front, which is really good to have against a Kingler. And you're dead. Yeah. That is decent XP. Okay, well, the levels keep jumping. No, I don't want your phone number. But... sorry. The levels keep jumping, but I think we're fine.
Yeah. It seems okay right now.
Hey, Ignis Dragon. Yeah, we've been doing this Nuzlocke run for the past, like, this is our 5th week, I think.
Yeah, this will be
It's been really fun. We have a theme of stuff, including this absolutely stupid Metagross, which I actually bothered to run it through an EV calculator, and he's what's good against electric again?
What type is it?
Like ground is good. Is rock good? Yeah, I'm gonna go with rock is good against electric. I don't know for sure, but
just thunder electric is the flat type.
yeah, we do this every Monday, so like I read Raichu. This is not what I expected.
No, this is just electric.
No. I read that he was gonna send the Raichu. Send the Raichu.
Oh, that's what I looked up when I looked it up. It's like, oh.
It's not the same thing.
We seem just to be slightly ahead of Bar, which is nice.
Yeah, yeah, Meow's doing pretty fine. You know, we do this pretty much every Monday. You can follow me. I usually tweet on the day of, and otherwise you can find me. There should be a link to the Discord that I am the most active in the description of the channel, so you can like find us there. Hey, give me your phone number. Fine, because you want to battle again. There is no versus Seeker in this game, right?
I think so.
Like, I don't remember there being a versus Seeker. Maybe I'm just bad. That is definitely a possibility. Oh, Ace Trainer N. This guy has 5 Pokemon, which means probably gonna be real easy. Like, you know, F5, its level is gonna be super low. Oh, okay. Well, we know Outrage.
If you understand my question.
Excuse me?
Does each instance of the Pokemon that Latios replaced get Latios, or does it just random with trainers as to what each instance is?
Oh, no. So, the way that wild encounters work, they're replaced on a 1-on-1 basis. So, like, the Latios on a route will replace another Pokemon that is on that route. But, the individual trainer Pokemon will just be like randomized or whatever. It's not like a 1-on-1 correspondence where all the Wurmple will be randomized to Metagross, and then you'll see it like that. No, I don't really play anything but Magic in terms of TCG Ignis Dragon. It's like, I don't know. It's just Magic is my thing, I guess. He was gonna... I don't know. Sure, Libellula, you go. I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Doesn't matter. Just going in on it.
Nuzleaf, sure. No, that was lucky. Minun. No, just keep going.
Seems okay.
Yeah, I think we got this. I don't know why, but... Yeah, that's cool. I've never tried the Pokemon TCG. Like, I heard that the rules engine is pretty reasonable, which is more than I can say about other TCGs that are in Magic. So...
I would agree. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more reasonable, shall we say, for at least more palatable en masse. The Pokemon rules is from what I've seen than Magic rules.
Well, I mean,
for people who are unfamiliar with TCGs as a concept,
Magic is real hard to like. It takes like about 2 months to go from knowing nothing about Magic to being in some decent way proficient about, oh my god. Oh yeah, Blissey doesn't actually have like high stats, it just has a ton of HP. Fine. Blaziken. No, keep going. Blaziken. Oh, speaking of which, you know what we should actually go do? Which I'm gonna do as soon as we get flying, which is gonna be in this episode. Hopefully. We should go back to route whatever it is, and we should get just have a Torchic, because I think having a Blaziken would be pretty neat.
I don't remember which one Torchic was in. I think it was like really, really far back.
Oh yeah, that's why we wait until we get fly. I do not want to do it until we have fly, but
yeah.
It was in Route 32, I want to say.
I think it was Route 30, because 32 is Kyogre.
Oh yeah, no, it was 30, you're right. 31 was Sharpedo, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it was, let me save, we haven't saved anyone. Yeah, so it was probably 30. Yeah, I mean, I think having a Blaziken is like kinda like Sharpedo, in which it's a Pokemon that's gonna die real fast. But it's gonna be good until for as long as we have it. It's just one of those things where we are not supposed to get attached. Is Wizard of the Coast still distributing the Pokemon to CG, by the way? It's not, right? Like just the Pokemon company does it now.
Yeah, Nintendo doesn't do it anymore. It's a secondary distributor who does all the work.
It was like back when Pokemon started being distributed directly. I can use words. When the Pokemon TCG started its run in the States, Wizards of the Coast was doing the distribution. Obviously, they weren't designing the card, but
they did. The Wizards of the Coast were the first people to make the card game. They just distributed both. They started both in Japan and the United States. Took a while for
they were not making the card game. I'm pretty sure. Only 3 attack this level. How unfair. We've been getting 4s and 5s. This is nuts. Like, how 1 level 6? You're level 30, dude. Like, what? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't think they ever made the card game. I think Wizards of the Coast was the distributor originally.
Well, then why was it copyright Wizards of the Coast for a while?
Magical Leaf.
I'm looking up the internet.
Okay, yeah, you do that. I'm gonna check what Magical Leaf does. Power 6. Oh, Power 16 never misses. If we end up catching the Throws Raid, which is doubtful because I handle one Telarios. So it's gonna be a good one to have. Ball. A revive. Well, that's not useful at all. Yeah, I get it. Just mean it's sad. We'll figure out this Olamparo situation. Ace Trainer Thomas and with your lantern. No, don't fret. We'll get things solved.
Yep. So I guess you were right. It was originally published in Japan, and then the United States publisher was WotC for a while, and for a number of years. Like, also apparently, is Magic qualified as a strategic card game? Do we?
I mean, I don't know how you define strategic, right? Like,
Because I was just looking on the wiki because I was mildly curious, and it talks about how Pokemon had 82% share of the market for strategic trading card games in 2017. I don't know what category that is, though.
I mean, I'm sure that at its height, Pokemon was more popular than Magic was. Ooh,
Yeah, but I didn't. I didn't- I didn't think it was like 82% of the whole market, though. At least nowadays, anyway. Because this was last year's polling result.
Oh, last year. Okay, maybe last year.
That's what I was trying to say. It's like, I don't think Magic is only 28% of the trading card game market for Europe. Like, for Japan, I could see that just because there are about 30 of them. I imagine it's significantly less there, but like, because WotC has the other property that's ridiculously popular there too, like Duel Masters or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I just wonder what the 82% comes from, because I is curious now.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like Magic would count.
Right, that's my thought too. So, like,
To be fair, it also sounds like Pokemon attracts like a lot more people that just like, you know, like maybe buy hard just because they're into Pokemon.
I would agree, because I know at least a lot of people here at the time, there was just like, oh, I play the Pokemon video game, so I'm just going to buy a pack or whatever. I imagine that's a numerically significant percentage of the market are people who are like that, who just randomly pick up a pack because they played the card game, or they were talking about a reference to Pokemon Go as well at the time, since this was last year.
I mean, also like in general, when you're a kid, like you see like, oh, like you're into Pokemon, like, oh, I see like this thing says Pokemon on it, I want it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I gave the Rock Incense to Baby Frieza, so now Rock Breaker is more powerful. Although I thought that the Rock is not very effective as ground, so that was a neutral effect that still died. Venom on the switch Pokemon.
Yeah, I've never owned any Pokemon cards. I never got that far as a child.
Yeah, I mean, neither did I, and like, I mean, I have been a kid, therefore I was into Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that's just how it works.
Especially for like the mid to late 90s kid, right? Like that was the thing to be. Like that in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Though Yu-Gi-Oh! Less so, you watched the TV show for Yu-Gi-Oh! You didn't necessarily play that one. But you definitely just had Pokemon cards or played the game or did something like that, because everyone had a Game Boy, right? Or a friend who had a Game Boy or something that you played on.
I bought a Game Boy specifically to play Pokemon. Like that is what it was. Bomas, no. Sure, I'm sure we'll figure something out. Like that's what I did. Like I wanted to play Pokemon. Thanks, Bomas, no. I wanted to play Pokemon, so I bought a Game Boy specifically to play Pokemon Red.
Yeah, that's how I did it, but for Emerald, I think? Either Emerald or the one right before Emerald.
I was so into it that I got all 150 of them. Including the stupid ones that you could only get by trading. I traded for them, like, the fair way.
So you found the person with
Pokemon Blue, yeah, and like then I had the cable on me and we like hooked together and I got their Vulpix or whatever.
But I was of the age where people tried to use the Bluetooth one. So if you remember for the Game Boy SP, they had the Bluetooth or IR communicator that you would stick on the back. It stuck out maybe about a quarter inch. You kind of bowed out, and people would try to use that.
The Game Boy Color had like an infrared thing that like that didn't really work. It was like hooked, like used to communicate with Game Boy Color. So, like I do not remember the if there were like Bluetooth cables, but maybe there were. I don't know. Back in my day, I was saying like cables.
Yeah, no, they still used them because that was still the best way to do it. But like, there were attempts to use it. It was not particularly successful because this is for the Game Boy SP, so Game Boy Advance SP. So this was probably early 2000s, I would say.
I think I have seen one of those things that you mentioned.
Yeah, because you know what I'm talking about. It's a thing that existed and never particularly worked well.
Yeah, no, I think I know what you're talking about. It was like this thing that you had to like hook it up to the back.
Yeah, and it stuck out of the back.
Yeah. It never. Those never struck me as things that actually like worked.
Okay, this apparently exists. I'm looking at Game Boy accessories. First thing listed here: Game Boy Pocket Sonar. It was made for the Game Boy by Bandai to help locate fish up to 20 meters. For 20 feet underwater for the sport of fishing and contained a fishing minigame. But it was a thing that you could do that would literally stuck into the Game Boy, so you could bring it fishing with you, and it did it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it exists.
Well, to go fishing with your Game Boy, obviously.
Yeah. Trying to find the stupid thing for the Game Boy Advance SP.
Oh. That looks like a good thing to know. Oh, this is Hyper Beam, but physical.
Yeah. Do we care?
That's kind of good for us, actually.
Because he's a physical Pokemon, if I remember correctly.
So the way that Mew works is that all of his stats are 100. He has 100 across the board in his nat stats. But our Mew has a physical nature.
Yeah, so I think that would be better than Rock Wrecker, right? Ostensibly?
It's kind of the same, right? Rock Wrecker is the same. Yeah, Rock Wrecker is the same move. But rock, so I think it's better.
Okay.
But it might be better than Tri Attack.
I mean, do we want it? Is Cut and Zed Headbutt enough just for the utility where?
I mean, we don't want to have Cut, but we'll have we know that Cut is going to go away. We want to find the move deleter at some point. Can you check what the move deleter is in this town? And please don't tell me it's like all the way in the last town. It probably is.
This is Ultra Sun, right?
Excuse me?
Oh.
No, this is Hard Gold. I'm gonna forget Tri Attack.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Alright, let's heal up our Mews a little bit. You actually use a fishing thing? Alright. I thought that was okay.
Apparently it was only released in Japan, but I guess he got one, so like I don't know. He may live there.
Are you in Japan?
Because it was definitely not released here. Because I would have heard about it.
Because you go fishing a whole lot? Question mark?
Well, no, I just knew people who would have gotten the accessory if it was available in the United States.
Or regardless of how often they go fish, yeah.
Well, I lived in Maine, right? So, like, you go down to the pond. That was all of a 3-minute walk. You take your canoe down, and you go fishing out in the pond. It was a thing you did, right? I knew who would go on the pond and fish, so I could see them using it.
I don't believe you. Maine is not real. We all know that.
Shame. That means you're just removing like a 33% of the, more than that, like 33 to 40% of the entire country's maple syrup production, and I don't think that's necessarily worth.
Yeah, we'll send that ahead for this thing. But I'm not saying that. Oh shit! Oh. I'm not saying that like I want Maine to stop existing. That would require me to believe in the existence of Maine in the first place. I'm saying that Maine is not an actual place that has ever been on the map. So like that we already have that maple syrup. It's coming from somewhere. Sure.
What region are we in?
Johto.
Blackthorn City?
I hate it. Blackthorn City is like, oh wait, this thing is flying. Why am I doing this? It's probably not even dark. It doesn't matter. We gotta create. Oh, it was dark. Okay. Against Ace Trainer Pi. Guess it makes sense. Pi would be a sailor.
So I did find it. And it's the Pokemon Advance wireless adapters used primarily for Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald, even though it was supported by 39 games. It was supported in 30 games, and it's primarily used with something called the Union Room, which is where you're able to wirelessly trade with other people. And apparently it supported up to 39 connections, which was odd. I didn't think it'd be that.
Yeah, that's a decent amount of. Found the Quick Claw. Didn't you already have a Quick Claw? We totally already had a Quick Claw.
Probably. Apparently there's also an e-reader too for the purpose of scanning like random unlocking various stuff for GameCube and other games, like extra content that would be moved onto your whatever games were on both.
So I have a problem.
Go on.
Jasmine told us, "Hey, go to a city, whatever the next city is, and find medicine for Ampharos."
Fair enough.
Except that requires us to have Surf, which she didn't give to us.
That's inconvenient.
Ah. Surf is in... Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. Of course.
Also, as an aside, he said that his dad got it in Japan and brought it back. And then he used it on a trip to Fiji.
Neat. Oh, hey Todd, what's up? Oh, this is our dealer, right?
I think it is.
No,
probably.
No, it's... Yeah, now I feel like an idiot. Because I absolutely know where Surf is. And I can't believe we didn't do that. As we were kind of like struggling to like close things fast last time, and we just didn't. But yeah, we need to go do the theater thingy, and then the guy will give us Surf. Hey! Oh, it's a Steam Rocket. Yeah, we have to like beat the Steam Rocket, dude.
Yep.
So how do you feel? Do you think that we should train a Blaziken as our fourth?
Not the worst thing.
We try to hatch Latios. I don't know if you have time to do it today. So okay. Here's my suggestion. We go. We didn't heal. That was. Well, I mean, this guy has not played Pokemon. So we get to the end. We go to Chalk. We get Fly. We missed.
So we can get Fly before we need to get Surf, right?
No. So we need to get Surf now, and then we'll fly across the sea. And when we get to the island city, which I don't remember what it's called, then at that point we'll get Fly after being the gym leader.
That makes sense.
We're getting Surf right now. Yeah, this guy's gonna give us Surf. Which, ideally, what we would like is to teach to Mew instead of Cut.
Presumably, because one of these is actually useful.
We can't have Mew forget Cut. It's an HM. So we'll have to say goodbye to something else.
Is Zen Headbutt psychic, right? And
No,
presumably
Zen Headbutt because we get stab.
So presumably either Rock Wreck or Giga Impact, just because they're the same thing.
Yeah, and if we want to forget one, it's definitely Giga Impact.
Yeah.
It's a little unfortunate because Mew. It's a little unfortunate because Mew. It's everything I have.
Yep.
Mew is not a physical Pokemon. Sorry, not a special Pokemon, right? It's a physical attacker. So, Surf is not as good as it could be. But we'll deal. Eventually, after we get to Buckthorn, we'll have Mew forget. Plus, the special attack is like, oh, why they do that? It's like awful or anything. It's just not amazing. But we'll get to. Eventually, we'll get him to forget all of this janky stuff and learn the good TMs instead, or possibly like. We can't even have Mew as like an HM slave as long as the HMs that he knows are good. Like, if Mew knows like Fly, Waterfall, Surf, and like Rock Slide, I think that's reasonable.
Yep.
I think Majin is gone forever. Haven't seen him post in like a while. For shame, Majin. For shame. Alright. So, north from here is the trade. Yeah, it's the Battle Frontier, which you don't care about. But south from here is Technician Christine with his Shellos. Shellos looks kinda like a baby Lapras, which it's not. But it looks like one.
It's very much not.
If you poison me, I swear. Okay. I forgot the poison stick is a terrible move. Ignis Dragon, no. This is actually the first Nuzlocke randomizer I ever do. I've been, yeah, no, this is, I started with Hard Gold because it's my favorite Pokemon game that I've ever played. Glameow, Lula. After this, I might do more. Like, I don't know, this is really fun. So it's been really fun. So like, I might keep the 1 a week tradition going, if people want to. Although honestly, next thing I want to play, which is not a randomizer, it's Pokemon Crystal Clear, which is a very cool ROM hack of Pokemon Crystal, where the user took basically took the game and transformed as much as possible into an open world experience. You can go fight the gyms in any order that you want. You have a lot more starters available to you. It's really cool. That would be like, after I'm done with this, that's kind of the next thing I want to be doing. If I could do a randomizer of that sounds neat, but I haven't found a good way to to work the randomizer patch and the crystal clear patch on the same ROM. Water spout.
Do we really need it? I don't think so.
I mean,
it's a TM, right, though?
I don't know why I give him Pokemon. I want to come back. Water spout.
That's not too shabby.
No, that's really good. I wish it was physical. But then it becomes worse if I have fewer HP. Interesting. It's still pretty good for what we're doing.
I'm gonna look at the percentage.
Yeah. You go break the move down. What's up? What's that ROM hack? Technician Tristian? That looks like your parents were not sure if they wanted to call Tristan or Christian and just were like, okay, we'll do something in the middle there. That's not how names work. Tristian.
So I did learn it's entirely percentage based. So it's 150 multiplied the percentage of health left.
Okay, but
so
usually we start battles at like large health, right? So that's
so it's 150 times 1, and then it just gets progressively lower percentage.
I sneezed.
Yep, that happened. But yeah, but it's 1 and then percent procedurally lower than 1, so it's probably fine if we could get it on a Pokemon that has high defense.
Oh. This thing has Volt Absorb, which is unfair. Okay, like what does the ROM hack do? Like, what's the unique thing about it? You just have like, what's the shtick of your ROM hack? Turtwig. Yeah, sure. I'll send the Redline. Like, do you have your own your own custom Pokemon in it? Okay, so but you just have the normal gem for Pokemon with a unique story. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't know that I'll try it on stream anytime soon, just because the... Yeah, no, your Raikou has never looked cute. That's not the point of a Raikou. What? But I might give it a shot. Should be a link in like a DM, and I'll maybe try to like download it and try playing it, see what's up. What am I doing? I wanted to... No, wait. That's should have been... This is normal. This is perfectly reasonable. I don't know... Coin, are you still there?
It looks fine to me.
Yeah. Well, the sprites are gone, but... Lopunny is an unfortunate Pokemon. Okay, that's pretty neat. I played the hack of, I think it was hard gold like that some time ago. Glazed. And it was kind of a similar premise, and it was really good. So I'm kind of interested in trying something that is born of a similar concept. Yep. That's so we're gonna have to do a reset because you know, this is a perfectly normal thing that happens in normal Pokemon games. While we do that, I'm gonna take advantage of it. I almost made a terrible mistake. I'm gonna take advantage of the pause to go refresh my drink. So we'll be back in I don't know, probably like less than 5 minutes. I'll be right back. See you on the other side of the break. I return! Victorious, maybe. I don't know if I'm actually victorious. I think Coin will be back in a second. He was...
Hi.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Let's keep going. Shock won't beat itself.
Obviously something you find in the water.
Yeah. I don't... There's nothing wrong with this. Although in general, like, I think this is a good time to figure out what we can catch from this route. He does not Hydro Pump, which is kinda hype. I don't know why I used a move that I knew wasn't going to be super effective, but... So this is a weirdly high-level puzzle. I guess I doubt that Mew is not up front anymore, we're gonna see more stuff. And these are probably all like tentacles.
Every single one of them. Well, yeah, that's probably what it's replacing anyway.
Yeah. Almost certainly. I hate everything. We're gonna give it another like encounter or two to see what's up, but I'm gonna use a repel real fast. Like, as long as we have Mew, we have Stench, so... You know, that means that we find less stuff, but... If we're gonna hip Libellula up front, it's just not...
That's a thing that exists.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we want it, but it exists.
No, this is a thing. It's not... Like, having a Slowking wouldn't be the worst, but we can, because, yeah, I'll switch. Oh yeah, Baby Frieza is still level 20. Yeah, okay, Baby Frieza. You go, Baby Frieza. You do your thing. Murder this thing with your Rock Wrecker.
I do like that we did hit an XP jump, which is nice.
Yeah, it's less fortunate. Oh, I should have switched. Now I'm gonna have to. Yeah. It is not as quite as fortunate that we. That means our levels are getting closer, but. we live. We're still ahead of the level curve, but it's kind of worrying that like we're barely staying ahead with only with 3 Pokemon, and eventually we'll want to have more than 3. In fact, I wouldn't mind having access to like having our 4th team Pokemon by this episode. Whether Octillery.
Huh.
Well, I mean, it's better than Plazo.
I mean, yes.
Is it good enough?
I mean, we've seen basically everything.
Yeah, this route probably doesn't have the same level of diversity that most routes. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna hit it with another aerial ace. Hopefully it doesn't create. It create. Oh no. Oh, because we became flying, so now we got stopped from it. Wow. Oh well. Leave by the color change, die by the color change, I suppose.
Yep.
But yeah, probably an Octillery is what we want from this route. I don't see much else.
I would also agree.
I don't think that this route has the same level of diversity as the routes have, that's the thing. So we'll have to kind of make do with what we got. No. I'm an idiot. Freshwater, that's what I want. Oh hey Mood! What's up? Long time no see. How's it going, man? Yeah, sure. We'll play. We'll put Baby Frieza. We'll have Baby Frieza hit down.
Offering you access to electronic cardboard.
I'll consider it. You've been playing a lot of Arena, man. Because I mostly just do not want to. I mostly just have not been wanting to. To like grind to get the heads I want on Arena, which has been a big problem. But how's Arena been? I mean, to be fair, you know that my main interest in Magic, especially online, is limited. So I'll consider it. Why don't we do another stream one of these days? Actually, instead of just me using your account at random. How's that looking? We haven't done that in a while. Meryl. We'll switch. Yeah, we'll send that down.
I can confirm that Arena's definitely fine. The economy's fairly good because you can get about a pack a day, unless you're saving up for drafts, which is the most economic thing to do. But apart from that, it seems to be generally okay. The experience is good, and as other people have been saying, if you've been reading the articles, that it's one of the best introductory experience to Magic I've seen. It is also not intolerable for someone who actually knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that a lot of people I've seen complain about is that getting from 0 to having everything in the deck that you want takes a very long time.
Well, that's if you're doing free-to-play, right? It's like, that's just one of those things. It still costs less than in comparatively to Hearthstone, which is important in trying to get decks because of how the wildcard system works. You are guaranteed to get any rare you need after 6 packs.
6-day offset in Thursday, you say? Hi, Ethan. Oh, so I don't know if you're keeping up with all of the things we're doing, but like, it's been pretty wild ride. We got the phone number of God, see right here, and also not as important, but like the boss. I don't know if it's related to Tom Ross in any way, shape, or form. We have captured unbelievably rare Pokemon like a Mew. We had a shark that died, and we were very sad about it. And now we have this Metagross that's gonna destroy everything.
Yep.
And also my computer is not happy that we're doing all these things. You are 90% accurate. Stop. I hate that all of the moves that are Mew have are like so ineffective. This is garbage.
I mean, it's not like we've had better options.
I mean, I think that eventually we want our Mew to become an HM slave. Like, it can become the slave for our good HMs.
Right.
I think that's reasonable. Yes. God's name is Liz. We met him, or her, rather, on Route 32. And she was really cool. We battled, and we obviously won. And then she was like, "Hey, I'm God. Do you want my phone number?" And we're like, "Yeah, that sounds cool." And then she gave us her phone number, and she called us every now and then with inane stuff about. Yeah, so you see, like, the difference between Mew's attack and special attack is not that big. It's like the attack is significantly higher, but not like a ton.
We think? Question mark, Ignis? If we remember correctly, believe God is a girl in this case. We haven't found another one yet. We've only found one.
No, we've found another one, actually, but she was also a girl.
So presumably it was the same
I
person.
want to say? No, I think it was two different gods. Like, you know, we don't know. We don't know that Pokemon obeys like a monotheistic pantheon. We're gonna keep going. If we find an Octillery, we'll catch it. I mean, technically, yes. And in fact, if you watch the VOD, we actually said no in the beginning. But then we were like, it's God's phone number, we should get it. And then we did. Like, it sounds like a useful thing to have in your phone book.
Yeah, we did reconsider our after declining.
You were like, wait a second, this might be doing a terrible mistake. Bees! This is not very effective. Why did I do that?
Well, it's gonna kill it anyway.
Yeah, it's probably good enough. Well, it was a lot of XP. Yes, it is the third evolution. Garchomp. Yeah. Garchomp is not that feed. Are you kidding? Just outrage it out of the game. The trainer type of this trainer is swimmer male symbol. And I think it's pretty funny that the swimmer female symbol trainer type got moved to swimmer male symbol. Do you think we want to put Nether up front? Yeah. Alright. Please, I hope that this route is close to being over.
I would hope as well.
I remember it being long, but... But like, we have fought a lot of trainers. Ah, there's another one. Come on.
Yeah, one of our... Oh.
Yeah, we should catch this.
Ah, maybe.
It does not have slow start.
Okay. Is it possible to do?
Probably not, but we should try anyway. It does not, again, it does not have slow start.
Does this kill it? Probably?
No. Yes,
Okay, so we can't do a second one, though.
No, we cannot. But we can probably send the Libellula and Shadow Sneak it.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Do we want to risk sending Steve in for Dark Void?
I don't think so. Dark Void's too valuable.
I kind of think we do, because we're never gonna catch it otherwise. Plus, it's gonna miss on his Focus Blast. We. Right, normal. Right.
So an Ultra Ball still has a 4.3% chance to catch the right Gigas.
When it's asleep.
Yeah.
We do not have any Ultra Balls, we have Great Balls.
Well, without being asleep.
Oh, we gotta create anyway. Okay.
Well, we tried.
Well, we'll be back.
Make note of that in the ledger.
I mean, this Regigigas is kind of like Slowking. There is this Pokemon that the bad thing about them is their ability, but it doesn't have that ability because Randomizer. So
what route is it?
So Regigigas normally has a slow start.
No. I'm saying what route is this?
38? I know. I'll tell you in a second. Oh, Ignis Dragon, we are doing one Pokemon per route, but it doesn't need to be the first Pokemon. That's what we are doing. So we have like a document that is keeping track of it. So like I feel that the one Pokemon you hatch your first Pokemon is like to make sure that your team is weird as hell, but our team is gonna be weird as Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb is interesting. It's unfortunately special.
I don't think that gives us anything beneficial over what we already have.
Yeah, I mean, our worst move right now is U-turn, which is 70, but I think that because of how our net decker is working out, 70 physical is better than 90 special. And Poison doesn't really give you any coverage, because Fairy is not in this game. So, Poison is good against what? Fighting?
Mostly.
The bad news is that that's you just ran out of stuff. It's gonna run. Yeah, we're starting to run out of time. Oh no, but I can't.
By the way, we should have used the heavy ball while he was asleep.
We never put him asleep.
Well, if we can get him asleep at some point, it's a 34% chance to catch.
I do not think that we have any leftover heavy balls, but I can make more before next week.
Yeah, I think that might be somewhere we want to look into, because with a 33% chance at low health, that's nuts.
Yeah, Regigigas is very heavy, for sure. Our Pokemon are not one-shotting stuff anymore. I'm sad about that.
That means we actually have to work for it. Also, you use U-turn instead of like... Did it just kill itself?
No, I killed it with U-turn.
Okay.
You know, I figured that the reason that you do the normal, like, first thing per round encounter in Nuzlocke is to make sure that your team is weird, and our team is gonna be weird because of the randomizer stuff, so we decided to do it this way. Next randomizer, we might do something different. It's also my first randomizer, so, like, possibly this wasn't the best system, but oh my god. I should check what the route situation actually. Okay, so we have Route 4 and Route 41 are the routes that we're on. The one that we're currently on is Route 41. And if you want to make a note that we want the Regigaigas from it, that's the thing you should do.
I already did.
Alright. Awesome.
I made an extra column in our Excel sheet, which was relevant Pokemon found.
Okay, so add the Charmeleon to Dark Cave and Torchic to Route 30. And Cresselia to Unio, Ruins of Alph.
So you said Charmeleon for Dark Cave, right?
Charmeleon for Dark Cave, yes.
Which one for Ruins of Alph?
Cresselia. Are we there yet, please? Oh, I think we're there. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, this has been, like, honestly, like, relatively easy. Although we have had our share of, like, sadness when our Sharkweek died. RIP Sharkweek. But it's not... Okay, we got the secret potion from this guy. And plus he sells these things, which, whatever. We have about approximately like $1 gajillion. So that's...
Do we have dollars? Because I know we spend a lot on Pokeballs.
I mean, 31,000 Pokedollars.
Which is like...
Which is like $300.
Is that what the equivalent is? Is that what we figured out?
Like 250 or something like that. Like, it's a little less than... A Pokédollar is a little less than a cent, right? That's the way that's what it boils down to?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we need to beat Proliferation. Or Chuck, sorry. Chuck first. So let's go do that. And then we get Fly, and then I think we have a lot. We can go back and catch the things that we need to catch. Okay. And they... Okay, yeah, this looks like an entrepreneur. What?
Any things that we've been hitting today?
First, that is level 30.
Is this just a wild encounter?
No, we're in Chuck's gym.
Okay, so this is Chuck's gym where there's a level 30 Lugia. Okay. I guess,
It's problematic for two reasons. First, it's a Lugia, and second, it's level 30.
Okay, we're fine. We made it out alive.
No, I mean, yeah, no, he's gonna die, but, like... The fact that their first trainer that we find in Chuck's gym...
Oh, they're so close.
is level 30, has a level 30 Pokemon is a problem.
Because we want to be at least 5 above, right? By the time we're...
Ideally. We haven't done any grinding, so maybe that's good. Maybe we should just be grinding our Pokemon in between sessions, but I don't want to do that.
How many... There we go. Entrepreneur. Sure.
I mean, looks like an entrepreneur.
Let's keep going since this seems to be tolerable.
Let's see how things work out. But like, we're at risk of losing Pokemon here. I'm just gonna put it like that. Like, when our Pokemon is at about the same level as theirs, it means that we can lose Pokemon if something goes wrong. And with the randomizer, you don't know when anything goes wrong. Like, this thing has an Elekid. It's probably not that worrisome, but you know, like, if we find something scarier or that has like it happens to hit us with something super effective, we might be in trouble. I don't know what this is. I just don't. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, okay, sure.
Sir. Womp.
Get eaten by tidal wave.
So I guess level 30 was an anomaly? Because like 28's better than 30, unless it just what's the higher end happens to.
I mean, because the thing only had one Pokemon, right? And now a trainer with 2 Pokemon, the level of each is gonna be lower. Oh yeah, Entrepreneur done, of course. But we probably need to check. Can you check what Chuck's levels are gonna be? Just make sure that. I think it's a little worse than Japanese Yan, actually, Ignis Dragon. I think that the way it works out is because, if I remember correctly, Yen is a little bit more than a cent.
29.31.
Plus the fact that we leveled them up a little bit. So it's probably gonna be their highest is gonna be like 33 or 34. Oh boy.
Well, Japanese yen is like 100 to like the cent, right? If I remember correctly.
At 1 yen, I think if I remember correctly, it's a little bit more than a cent.
It's a hair less than the cent.
It's a little bit less, okay. But the $1 is like a decent bit less than a cent.
Yep.
Don't hit yourself, please. Okay, thank you. It's like 75% of a cent or something like that. Something to that effect. That Ursaring was a problem.
I think we're probably fine to clear out everyone but Chuck.
Yeah, I mean, I think we might be able to win against Chuck too. We might lose a Pokemon in the process, but I'm hoping not.
I'd personally rather just grind them instead of losing one, especially with the amount of effort we put in.
I think we go try to fight Chuck as soon as we're done with the people. Like, I don't want to wait. Like, he's only gonna be like a couple levels above if he's above at all.
And he only has 2 Pokemon, so.
Yeah. Like, yes. The level 34 Pokemon might end up being a little scary. But... oh yeah, that always takes half of your HP. I forgot about that. But hopefully it doesn't. Like, might end up finding like a level 34 like Plazol or whatever. We need to keep going with Libella. Why didn't you evolve your Nidoran, man? Yeah, no focus Pancherino. Please.
Found the Lugia, I guess.
Another one. Do you guys have like? Do you guys like keep giving the same Lugia to each other? That's kind of nuts. Stop doing that. Level 25 Lugia seems a lot more manageable. Do you think we can kill it through the stockpile with our Night Slash? Do you think the next Night Slash will kill? Great. No, now it won't. I mean, I'll try, but now the attack is... No, I'm gonna switch.
Probably safest.
Yeah, I am, like... Switching into a stockpile sucks, but... But, like, you know, you do what you have to. It's gonna hurt. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. It's not gonna hurt. I mean, I lied.
There we go.
This is the Lugia gym.
Apparently.
Oh, I'm gonna go visit the Pokemon Center. We need to exit the gym anyway, so because one guy blocked our way. So I might as well take the occasion to do it. Frustrating that there is no shop in this town.
That's inconvenient.
Because there's the potion guy. That's the only... See, looking at past comments, I don't know if you're still here, Boot, but... Yeah, we named it Ned Decker because the name of the Pokemon is Metagross. Like, it has Meta in the name, so we're like, okay, that just makes sense. I don't know why I looked at the bag. I want to see if the Pokemon want is still up front. Yes. There's a large winch. We turned it with pure might. Now we had this amazing special effect of the thing turning up.
I don't understand. We're like a kid, right? Supposedly, how can we turn a winch that? I mean, dropping that is like literally releasing a lever, but I don't know why you turn a winch to do that.
Because you need to assess somebody's pure might.
I guess.
Obviously, like, I don't know. Anyway, let's fight this idiot.
Do the thing.
We shall do battle! Bob. Dr. Bob.
Let's go.
Let's go, Dr. Bob. Okay,
32.
Okay. Sharpness is manageable. We have nice.
I mean, it's gonna be like 32 and 35.
Yeah, it's either 34 or 35. I don't remember exactly how.
Okay. One problem solved. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Part 1.
And now Libella's gonna level up. Wants to learn Seed Bomb. Which, if I remember correctly, is not great. Okay, no, it's actually not bad. It's physical, which is good, and it's 80 power, grass.
What are the other options to remove, I guess?
I mean, U-turn, probably.
The level that doesn't have U-turn, you're looking at the wrong guy.
Yeah, no, you're right. So we can remove by Aerial Ace, or... Oh, let's get rid of Shadow's Thing.
Is grass more useful than Shadow Sneak in this case?
Shadow Sneak has a lot lower power, and also it's only 40 power, and also Ghost and Dark cover about the same things, right? Like they both cover basically same things.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so just put that one in there.
This gives us something to do against water Pokemon. Like
And Empoleon, of course. But this one we learned was water and fighting.
No, I think it was water and steel.
Or water and steel, yeah. That was the case. Incidentally, it's steel.
For reasons that are not completely clear to me.
Okay.
Shadow Ball, probably not great. I think that's what we do here.
Okay, that's fine.
So we aim Ghost. No, that's a problem actually. Because Ghost is super effective against Ghost.
Okay, so you want to move Livella out.
Yeah, I think we sent Baby Freeze. Sorry, we sent... Oh, no, wait a second. Superpower is going to be super effective.
You think this will do it? I mean, the other one was a crit, so like...
Yeah, but this is more power.
Okay,
yeah.
There we go.
This has more power and is super effective, right?
We got there. Okay.
I forgot that fighting is super effective against Steel somehow. We won against Bob.
Yeah.
It was like 40 bucks, which is respectable. Give us the Storm badge. I don't know why the fighting trainer gives us the Storm badge, but...
Yeah, I was gonna ask. That doesn't really put 2 and 2 together.
It's like... I don't get it. We got TM01, which he says is Focus Punch, but it's probably not Focus Punch. It is, in fact...
It could be. It's highly unlikely.
It's Memento. Sharply lowers targets attack and special attack, but the user faints upon using this move. No.
That is literally unusable.
It's not unusable, but it's...
By function of how our Pokemon Gambit's working, it's literally unusable.
We don't want to use it.
This is Fly, right? Yeah.
Yeah. We can talk to Huey. This is Huey. Stop talking to us about your Raikou. We get it. You have a Raikou. Shut up. We'll teach that to Mew, probably. We could teach it to Libella. We probably can learn it. Yeah.
So for me, I will have to go soon.
Yeah. You said so. Yeah. We'll. So how's this? We'll fly back to whatever the route where the Torchic was. We'll catch a Torchic, maybe a Charmeleon, depending on how fast we go, and then we'll get going. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Okay. We'll forget Aerial Ace for Fly on early battle. I think that's pretty reasonable. Flying move for flying move. Okay. So I think that this was Torchic City. Do you want to try and go and see if we can catch a Latios or a Regigigas?
I mean, if we can make heavy balls fast enough, the Regigigas is actually viable.
We cannot make heavy balls earlier than tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. Because if we made heavy balls, then I think it'd be worth trying, but since we can't do that yet, because heavy balls is like 30-something% chance, which is very, very reasonable. While sleeping,
I
otherwise
think
it's
it's like 20. I think we checked, it was like 10. But if we have a bunch of animals, 10 is reasonable enough. I know that the Thorchic was on this route. There you go.
Okay. Can we even... oh, we can put it to sleep and catch it, maybe.
Yeah. We can go to sleep. Sleep. Well, that was the most annoying thing you could have done. Now we have Great Balls and...
We don't just have Pokeballs, we have, like, things we can actually use.
yeah, plus he's asleep. I think we're gonna be fine.
Oh, we have a heavy ball.
Okay, but...
You need, like, 10 for it to actually work, or at least 5.
yeah, something like that. If you use 10 Grateful on a Sleeping Toxic at level 2 and we don't catch it, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna literally... The problem is that I don't think the level actually just goes into, like, consideration. I think it's just a percentage of HP.
Well, we have... Level does a little bit, but we have, like, a 9% chance to catch.
I hate it. I hate everything about it. Because we have 10 Great Balls, so we can hope that...
Yeah.
Nuzlocke Sword. Which is not what you want to in your Blaziken, but...
Ostensibly, I was checking again. Maybe a 20% because it's asleep? But that doesn't seem right.
Oh, it's not asleep anymore. I need to use Dark Blade again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Brave Bird. There you go, keep doing that. Yeah, no, their catch rate is like not embarrassing, but it's pretty low. We tried hedging the Star Chip before and it just like it was a shit show. Is this really happening? Like, really? Really? That's what's happening? It's a level 2 Torchic and we can't catch it. Okay, thank you. What do we name it? This was the Route 30, by the way.
Level 2, right? Oh, Route 30, yeah, I'll put that. I almost see something like hard to get.
He was hard to get.
Because we wasted something like how many Pokeballs? Like 15?
No, like 9.
Like,
it wasn't embarrassing. It was not great, but... I also kind of would like to have fewer Pokemon that name like sentences and more like that have like a word, because like we already have I was a 3 and okay but why, though. When okay but why though is a great name, but you know.
yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, wait. Isn't the Torchic a fiery chick?
I mean, that does work.
Question mark?
Yeah, that works. That works.
Alright. So we're gonna go heal. And if I remember correctly, Blaziken has good attack and special attack. It just doesn't have defense. It's very kind of a Sharpedo-like object.
Yep.
But watch what's gonna happen now. This is gonna be a great. Oh, actually, we should check what's up with it. Okay, so it's a level 2 Torchic. It's relaxed, which means plus defense minus speed.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Powers
yeah,
up, not
okay,
very
it's
effective
okay.
move.
Powers up, not very expected moves. Knows Last Resort. Poison Gas, Teeter Dance, Brave Bird. Brave Bird is the good one because this has a lot of power. And Last Resort is fine. It's kind of unfortunate to have to use Teeter Dance and Poison Gas, but we can probably make some changes. But yeah, that looks usable to me. Can he learn anything? I mean, I doubt it, but like Blast Barn, for example, would be a neat move to have on him. He can't yet. He might be able when he's a Blaziken. Yeah, I suppose that he moves the hand now. That would be great. Okay. Fly. Let's see what he looks like when its level is not like 0.
So what Rose? This is actually interesting. So what the thing does, it actually doubles the attack of any doubles the damage done by any moves that are labeled not very effective.
It doubles the damage?
Yeah. Which is the effect is independent whether the type effectiveness is. Yeah, the effect is independent of whether the type effectiveness is 1/2 or less. So no matter what happens. Yeah.
Doubles a lot.
Yep. In Gen 4, that's what it does. So this happens to be Gen 4.
Yeah, no, wow, okay. No,
that's what it says
impressive.
in Gen 7 too. It's a little bit easier to understand. The Pokemon can use not very effective moves to deal regular damage.
No, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah. Game phase, yeah, basically. So resisted attacks basically aren't.
Well, I mean, if they resisted X4, right, they would still be resisted to X2, but that's still good.
Yeah, so instead of being like a quarter damage, it's half.
Yeah,
but like
it's gonna be
most of them are to half anyway.
Really? Only one level? It's that bad? Oh, because Body is a baby Pokemon, so it doesn't give any XP. Right. Oh, man. I did not pick a good draw. I think Shamba just died. Yep. Yep. This goddamn asshole has freaking Arena Trap. Okay. Yeah, I think Chandra just died. I mean, I think I killed it, but... Why does everything have arena trap? Coin? Coin, are you still there? Coin.
I'm still around. So you did try to leave and then it just ate it, right?
No,
You just couldn't.
Yeah, I didn't try to flee. I tried to switch Pokemon, it just told me I couldn't. Because this fucker has arena trap. And then Chandra died.
Well, that was quick.
Why does every fucking thing have arena trap? This is such garbage. Fucking... Oh...
Well, presumably the Regigigas that we'll catch next week won't die that fast.
Yeah, or the Latios, I guess. But those are gonna be significantly harder to catch. Why does that... Oh god...
So for your reference, Game Face, that would be sheer dumb luck.
No, actually, it wasn't sheer dumb luck. It was heavy bolts. The reason is that it turns out that if you have heavy bolts work in a different way than most Pokeballs, where the bonus that they give you to catching Pokemon instead of multiplicative is additive. So, by using heavy bolts, we were able to bring a Metagross from being to having the hatch rate of like 5 to having a hatch rate of 35, which is still low, but it's like about in line with what you would expect from a starter. So not crazy. I don't know why I'm looking for things here, because we know that we're not gonna be able to. I need to go find Ultra Bolts. Oh, it doesn't have Arena Trap. It has Shadow Tag. But yeah, so we made a bunch of heavy bolts using Curd, and And then when we had like 12, we were able to hatch a Metagross after it was asleep and then low stats. It definitely took some planning, but well, we didn't even do the planning for the Metagross, right? We wanted to hatch the Kyogre, and then the Kyogre died and was erased from time.
Yep.
And so we're like, well, we get Metagross instead. Freaking arena trap. I wanted the Blaziken. I wanted the Blaziken. Now we're not gonna have one. And that's actually what the same thing as we're planning to do for the Regigigas. Basically, if the legendary Pokemon is heavy, the truth is, I'm gonna buy myself a freaking Pokéroll.
Make yourself feel better. Store it on the damn shelf.
No, and fucking use it to flee from Pokemons with Shadow Tag.
That too.
Both Regigigas and Latios were pretty rare encounters, so we're gonna have to like grind to find them, which is unfortunate. The other problem is that, like... Oh! We haven't found a Porygon Z in this route. That's kinda cool.
I guess. Can we get it without killing it?
I mean... I doubt it, but also that would prevent us from getting... a Latios, right?
Right. Which route is this so I can mark it down?
These would be route 38. Although maybe the Latios was on route 39. Yeah, okay, these are two routes.
So is this 39 we're on or 38?
No, we're on 38, but I think we found the Latios on 39, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong. Well, I'm gonna go check. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't, but I think we didn't, we missed the route transition. So, like, we're gonna have to, like, figure out, like, if the Latios was on 39, that's great. If the Latios wasn't on 39, I mean, if it was on 38, it was the rare encounter, but it might be on 39 and be, like, the common encounter of 39, right? We found the Raikou. I'm gonna throw it an Ultra Ball just because, but...
Oh, so is this another wandering one, apparently?
It's a roamer, yeah.
Yeah, with the Entei? Yeah.
The level 40 ones are gonna be the roamers.
I mean, damaging them probably wouldn't be the worst thing to try.
Oh, great, a Pineco. I think what we want to do eventually is we want to... I think what we want to do eventually is we want to like get a Pokemon with Mean Luke. I think that's the way to go. That's what I did. When I was playing these games the first time, I got a Golbat with Mean Luke. Oh, this route doesn't have great stuff. We got a Pineco, we got a Weezing. We got another Pineco. We got another Pineco. Oh yeah, another Pineco.
Let's see if we'll hit something else that's actually relevant for once.
We might be in the Pineco route. And it might just be Pinecos. Well, we know that there's a Weezing, but we don't want the Weezing either. Or a Hoot Hoot. Like, realistically, we don't want a Hoot Hoot either. I'm gonna do a couple more encounters in this route, and then I think we can wrap it up. It has Magnet Pull. That only works on metal Pokemon. Okay, more Weezing. No. Fine. Okay. We'll do some grinding for Larios next time. I'm gonna go back to Olive City, and then we can. I think next episode the plan is we beat Jasmine, and then we just go ahead and now that you have Fly, we do all this catching legendaries that we need to be doing.
Yep.
And also not legendary. So I might do the same thing I did last time, which is grind the heavy bolts and the fast bolts, so we can catch Latios and Regigigas a little bit more easily when we actually finally encounter one. To everybody that has been in chat, Ignis Dragon, Boot, Majin, thanks to all of you for watching. We will be back next week. I assume next Monday. Are you gonna be free next Monday, Coin?
I'll be around next Monday.
Alright, so probably next Monday. We'll see if Kay manages to be back. We will resume our Pokemon adventure. Hopefully this time nobody dies. We had our obligatory 1 death per episode right now. RIP Chandra, we'll miss you.
Oof.
I was looking forward to having you in the party, and then it didn't happen. Freaking Shadow Tag. See all of you next week. Bye.
Bye.